I don't know. I guess he vacuuming out his car. I don't know. I don't know. But I just had to come on here and go ahead and make this video, honey. While this light is hitting me right. I got a little cute for y'all today too. I don't put my lip gloss on. I did my edges. But welcome back, y'all. What's up? What's good? What's good? What's up? We are back with another Transparent Thursday rant. I gotta talk to y'all. I gotta talk to y'all about some stuff, child. I gotta talk about some stuff. And I said, since the Lord is blessing me with this light, honey, I'm just so. If you guys watched my last video, I had a lot to talk about. I had a lot to talk about. I had a lot to tell y'all. Excuse me. It was just a lot going on. But it is officially week 3 of my fast, my social media fast that I'm on with the other hundreds of ladies that are doing this fast with me. Week 1 and 2 was a struggle, honey. I ain't gonna even lie. Week 1 and 2 was a struggle, but I'm really excited. Of course, y'all won't see this video until Thursday, but today is Tuesday, so I'm not sure. I think we're stopping next Monday. No. I don't know. I'm really not sure the exact date we're stopping, but your girl does not miss social media. I'm good with not being on there. I'm loving it. Like, it's just a lot has been going on. Yeah, so we're gonna get started. Of course, my update with the fast. So like I said, this week has been a lot much better. Has been a lot much better. A lot much better. Do y'all see this light, honey? Do y'all see it? Thank you, Jesus, for the light. But this week has been a lot better than my past 2 weeks. My expectations for this fast was really clarity, some answers, some breakthroughs, some stuff broken off, and I feel like this week is the week that I've really been able to step into those things and start really believing them. So if you are on my email list, I just sent out a really personal email that I just had to let some things out, and I'm going to touch more on it in this video right here. So first thing that I've been learning through this fast is to take the muzzle off. A lot of us, we go through things in life, we go through trials, we go through battles, we go through hardships, we go through financial issues, we go through family issues, we go through breakups, we go through doctor's reports, we go through health issues, and we get so quiet. Like, either we want to tell everybody our problems but have no solution, we want to seek all these other answers, we want to seek these crystals and sage our homes, and we just do all this extra stuff when literally the only thing we have to do is take the muzzle off and open up our mouths. And by that, whatever you're going through, start speaking life. Start speaking life, start speaking life, start speaking life, start speaking life, start speaking life. So of course, I know everyone has heard the power of life and death is in your tongue. But how many of us truly walk around speaking life, speaking things over our life? A lot of us say, but what I'm trying to say is, okay, I'll just use me as an example. So, financially, your girl is, insert word here, because I'm not going to even say it, but financially, I have been dealing with some things that have shown me that it's more so of habits versus what I have. So I can have $1 and save that dollar, invest in that dollar, break that dollar up, or I can have $1 million and spend that $1 million as fast as I can. So a lot of the things we deal with are in our habits. So by what I mean by taking the muzzle off, y'all, it's just so much going on. We got somebody vacuuming, we got some dogs barking, like, sheesh, can I get some type of quiet? Anyways, so financially, with our families, with our health issues, we get so quiet. Like, something happens, we get cancer. Oh, I have cancer, I can't do this anymore, my body hurts all the time, and we talk about our problems. Or my family, oh, my brother's like this, my mom's like this, my husband's like this, and I just can't, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hello. That's when you start speaking life. Start telling yourself, I am blessed, I am chosen, I am a millionaire. You can have $0 in your bank account every morning you wake up. I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire. Until you get tired of saying that. Whenever you get a negative thought, whenever you get a depressed thought, I am not depressed. I am happy, I am joyful, I am kind, I am nice, I am superior, I am chosen, I am confident, I am courageous. Whenever you feel like you're in a situation where you just really feel attacks on your mind, you feel anxious, you feel not worthy, continue to speak life over that. And I think that's the problem with a lot of our situations. We get so nuck if you buck. If somebody bump into us, if somebody pisses us off, if somebody tries us, if someone, for example, Friday I was at a high school football game for these girls that I trained with dance, and one of the cheerleading coaches, I just feel a little unforgiveness in my heart, but the Lord is still working on me. He working on me. But she really tried me. She tried me, y'all. She tried me. And I could have handled that situation in two ways. I could have handled that situation to where I began to verbally and physically attack her, or I could just let God handle it and I can continue to speak life. I am a forgiver. I am nice. I am not angry. And just start speaking these things that you may not feel in that moment, but I promise you, as you speak them, it will come to pass. And you just have to continue to believe the things that you speak. Second thing, so if you've ever heard of Transformation Church in Tulsa, Oklahoma, that is my virtual church, okay? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? On Sundays, 12 o'clock, I'm on YouTube watching the live. Like, that's my church. I don't play TC Nation, okay? But they've been doing a series called Crazy Faith. They're on like week 15. Like, this is the longest series that I've ever seen a church have in general. And throughout it, they've been talking about ways to build your faith. Like, so many people say that they have faith, but the way that they talk, once again, taking that muzzle off and opening your mouth, it doesn't seem like it. It was just so on time. It's so crazy how God just knows where you are in your head. He knows your mind space. He knows where you are. He knows the season that he put you in the season, so of course he knows what you're doing. But it aligns so perfectly with everything that we have been talking about in the fast, everything that we've been learning, everything that we've been just really going over. So with stating faith, like I said, we have to continue to speak life over our situation. Speak life, speak life, speak life. Like, I know it's so easy for us to say, oh, I don't know how this is gonna ever change. I'm so sick and tired of da 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 da. I really wish da 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 da. And it's like, no, you speak life into that situation now, because a lot of the times we want the money to be handed to us before we can say, oh, I'm financially stable, or I'm this, I'm that. It's like, no, start speaking that now so you can do what you got to do with the little, with the lot, with whatever you have. Start doing it now. A lot of us look at success as this bar that we have to reach, and it's like, no, this is something that you will continue to. Success has no limits, but however you define success can be placed in your life every day. That's what I wanted to say. If y'all see some little dandruff flakes dropping, I'm so sorry. My hair is so dry. I've been trying everything. I've been oiling it every night, and three things that I want you to get from this video. Number one is take the muzzle off. You have to speak life. You have to speak victory. You have to continue to talk back to the enemy. Like I was saying in my last video, we get so caught up, like, just throwing in the towel for no reason. And it's like we throw in the towel to a battle that's already won. Like, we listen to that. We throw in the towel to a battle that is already won. And I remember one of my spiritual mothers, I call her my spiritual mother, she used to always say, the only way you lose is if you quit. And that's literally what we have been doing every day. We've been quitting and quitting and quitting and feeling like we've lost when the thing is, we haven't lost. We've only put ourselves in position to think that we've lost, or to listen to the lies of the enemy that's telling us that we've lost, when it's like, no, boo, you haven't. You have not lost. So that's number one. Take the muzzle off, open your mouth, and speak life. Along with that, I wanted to drop in Proverbs 18:21, which says, the power of life is not in your thought. That's not what it says. That's just what I got on my nose. But Proverbs 18:21, I'm not a Bible thumper, so I can't tell you the exact. If I got any Bible readers, don't come for me, okay? Don't come. I'm going to give you the Nakia Kivazi version. But Proverbs 18:21, the power of life and death is in your tongues. It's not in what you write down. It's not in your thoughts. It is in your tongue. When you get in a situation, you can write your notes all day. You can write your goals all day. You can write what you want to change. You can write it. You can think it. But until you speak life over it, that is when you will start seeing a change. So that was number one. Take the muzzle off. Number two, go watch. I'm going to see if I can insert the video right here. So I'm going to point right here. So hopefully it's going to be there. But if not, we going to see. Go watch Transformation Church Stating Faith. Their sermon from this previous Sunday. It was amazing. And my last thing is the I Am challenge. So this week, so from the sermon, he at the end he talked about I am. So I gotta find the verse. I'm not sure what the verse is, but in the Bible it says, I am who I am. And a lot of times we speak things like, I am broke, I am hungry, I am tired, I am weak, I am this, I am a cancer patient, I am a diabetes patient, I am anxious, I am da-da-da. And it's like, when God hears that, he's like, oh, I don't know what you want me to do, because this is what you keep speaking over your life. When you speak, you need to say things like, I am healed, I am strong, I am confident, I am fruitful, I am whatever your I am is that will speak life, versus you speaking these conscious and unconscious things over your life. A lot of the times, a lot of the things we say, we don't even realize we say until we get to a point, like for example, me, I get to a point where I am to now I'm starting to realize the things that I've been saying over my life. And I'm like, no, that's not true. And not only is it not true, but because I've continued to say that, these are the thoughts that continue to get in my head. So the last thing is for you guys to create an I am board, an I am thing in your notes. So a poster, a board, put it in your iPhone notes, your Android notes, put it on your computer, your screen, your iPhone wallpaper, put it on sticky notes, put it on a shirt, whatever you gotta do. And you're basically just gonna write I am, and write I am this, I am that, I am that, I am that. So I'm gonna show you guys my I am board that I have. It sits in front of me. So every time I wake up, I can't help but see it. I'm gonna cover my other thing. Can you see it? Okay, you can kind of see it, but basically it's a long list of I ams. This is like AKA my vision board as well. So over here I have like visions, goals, dreams, things I've been praying for. And then on this side, I was gonna put scriptures to consistently look at, but it's so many. So I just really got like the Bible app on my phone that I use, whenever it's a scripture that I want to, remember or want to look at, I just highlight it, add it to my little clipboard, so that way I can go back to it quickly. Versus, what was that scripture? What was the book? What was the chapter? That's a lot. That's a lot, child. So, a few of mine are: I am healed. I am not a procrastinator. I am set apart. I am a generational curse breaker. I am a child of God. I am fruitful. I am anointed. I am empowered. I am fearless. I am secure. I am a giver. I am delivered. I am obedient. I am worthy. I am free. I am confident. I am courageous. I'm trying to make sure I don't repeat that. I am whole, I am a masterpiece, I am kind, I am intentional. So these are just a few, and I have more that I say as well. So like I said, this sits in front of me, so as soon as I wake up, I can't help but see it. And I just basically speak those over my life every morning, every night, when I get in my moods. I just speak those things over my life. So that's just how I make it. I ain't playing. I'm not playing with Satan no more. I'm not. Up until up until this point, I have been not only sleeping on myself, but sleeping on my power. That's all I got for today, cause I will talk y'all heads off. But that is all for today's Transparent Tuesday rant. Love y'all, and I will see y'all later.